Hello, students, and thank you for joining this virtual college fair. You can ask questions to the panelists at any time with the Q&A button. Just a heads up, your camera and microphone are off, so no one can see or hear you. And the recording of this presentation will be available in the next couple of days. So now I am going to turn it over to our presenters. And first up, we have Concord University.
Hello and good evening, everybody. I hope you are doing well today. I'm going to tell you a little bit about Concord University, my alma mater, and our Director of Admissions, Trisha Radford, is also on the line today. She will be answering any questions that you guys have. Direct them to that Q&A box and feel free to use that throughout the presentation. So welcome to Concord U. We were founded in 1872. We are a public liberal arts university. We are a smaller school, so that means we cost what a public school would cost, but we function as a private institution. We have over 60 undergraduate majors, minors, and programs of study with 4 graduate degree programs, and we have 2 locations, our main campus in Athens, West Virginia, and our commuter campus in Beckley, West Virginia. A little bit about our programs and our faculty. So our top 3 programs: education, biology, and business. We have over 110 full-time faculty. 73% of those hold their highest degree in their discipline. We do have a smaller average class size, which means our ratio is about 15-1. That's going to be really great for you to get to know your professors and your professors to get to know you really well. All of your classes will be taught by faculty and professors, and all of you all will be advised by one of the faculty members in your department, so they will know the material, they will know how you work in the classroom, and they're going to be able to create a great plan for you while you are a student at Concord. A little bit about performing arts on our campus. You do not have to major in performing arts to be able to participate in them. That's one of the best parts about being a Concord student. We take a lot of pride in this. We have tons of opportunities for you: theater, music, band, choir. We have our own television and radio station. So if any of those are interesting to you, definitely make sure to check us out. We do offer scholarships for those as well. And again, that is even if you are not a major. Student activities. There's always something to do on Concord's campus. A big part of our motto is getting people active and getting them the opportunity to serve. So we do have a lot of service organizations on campus. We have faith-based groups. We have, like I said, our television and our radio station, as well as a campus newspaper, intramural sports, and Greek life. We have national and local Greek life on campus. A little bit about Bonner Scholars, which is our first point over here under student activities. It is a service organization, but also a scholarship program. We are the only public institution in the nation that offers the Bonner Scholar program. So we take a lot of pride in that. And I'll talk a little bit more about how much that's worth to you guys later. Outdoor recreation. If you are passionate about being outside, if you like to do anything that is listed on this slide: skiing, snowboarding, golfing, hiking, if you really like to go out and you enjoy water sports, kayaking or rafting, that's something that we are close to. We are located in a great location for all of those activities as well. Plus, Concord students get a lot of discounts for things like the skiing and snowboarding, as well as zip lining at Pipeston State Park. Athletics. We are a Division II athletics school, so that means we do offer athletic scholarships to you all. If this is something you're interested in, definitely make sure to check out cumountainlions.com. That's our athletics website. We also have esports. They are killing the game. They were number 2 in Call of Duty last year, and they are working their way up to do really well this year again. So definitely make sure to check out that website for more information. Residence life on campus is always a blast. We have approximately 700 students that live on campus. We do have 6 total residence halls. Right now we're functioning out of 3 just to make sure that you guys get the best experience possible. Tons of opportunities for you to park on campus as well. You can bring a car as a freshman. It's only $50 for the whole year for you to park on campus, and that's open to all student lots. If you are anything like me and you like to eat, this slide will be important to you. We do have our main cafeteria, which is like a buffet style cafeteria. We do have Starbucks, Subway, and Wingspan as well. We just launched our app, which means you can mobile order, which has been great, not only for us, but for the students as well. They've really enjoyed that. All right, let's talk about money. So Concord University offers over $21 million in financial aid to our students. We take a lot of pride in making sure that students get there and that they enjoy it and that they get the best education possible. We are offering test optional admission and scholarships this year. Although if you have tested, make sure to get us those scores because that can help increase your total financial aid package and your merit-based scholarship. So the Bonner program, like I was talking about, it's valued at $3,000. It is community service based. If you have questions about that, make sure to use that Q&A box and we can get you a direct link to that scholarship program. That in partnership with your merit-based scholarship, our alumni scholarship foundation, and our foundational scholarships can all be found at concord.edu/financial aid. Definitely, if you've got questions, we can send you that link directly. And again, we are test optional this year, so definitely make sure to go ahead and get that application in with those transcripts, and we'll start working with you from there. Make sure to check us out on social media. We can be found pretty easily on all social media platforms, including TikTok now. We do have some opportunities for you to come and visit. We have tours daily at 10 a.m. and 1 p.m., as well as our open house, which is on November 6th and 7th. That can be found at concord.edu/visit. Feel free to take a screenshot of this and the next slide if you need to. This is definitely a good slide for your contact information. So I am the admissions counselor for you guys. So feel free to get my email and my phone number from there. And we hope to see you guys on the Campus Beautiful very soon. Thanks.
Thanks, Maisie. And up next, we have Covenant College.
Hello. I don't know if you can hear me okay, but I am using my phone right now since I forgot to bring my laptop to work. So here we go. I'm also going to try to present my screen from the other one I have up here. Let's see. That should work. Can you also see the presentation?
Yeah, we can.
Sweet. Let me start going through then. So why Covenant College? Let's get started. So first, you might notice, the location is definitely pretty unique. We are on top of a mountain, Lookout Mountain, Georgia, right outside of Chattanooga, Tennessee. So it's just about a 20-minute drive from Chattanooga, but yeah, there on the mountain, we have been ranked the most beautiful Christian college campus in America, which is nice. The building there with the tower you see actually used to be an old resort hotel called the Castle in the Clouds, where rich and bougie people would vacation, and now it's where around a quarter of our students live and where our dining hall is, which also used to be the biggest ballroom in the Southeast, so that's fun. Chattanooga, again, is just 20 minutes down the mountain, so if you can see the little mountain here, my mouse is so weird. And this computer I'm using. This mountain right here is Lookout Mountain, right where Covenant is located. So really the best of both worlds, very beautiful Instagrammable moments on the mountain, but then of course, Chattanooga, one of the fastest growing cities in the US with the fastest internet in the US is right there. Covenant students are going from all over the country though. So it's not just local, Tennessee or Georgia students, 69% of students are from out of state. Lots of different states and countries represented on campus, about 1,000 students on campus. 99% of students receive financial aid, so Covenant is a high aid school. We do accept the Common App, and the student faculty ratio is about 13-1, so you get really sort of personal sort of experience with professors. The most important stat on there, though, is that we're one of only 5 nationally ranked Christian liberal arts schools, so we're the only one in the South. When it comes to the general rankings, and this is according to the U.S. News and World Report, which is really, pretty much the most reputable ranking system out there for this sort of thing. We're in the top 5% of schools in the country academically, so it's rare for a Christian school to also be kind of in a good ranking, academically as well. So when I was in your shoes, I struggled to find a school that was both really committed with theology, with Christian commitment, but also good academically. So I think that's kind of where Covenant sets itself apart. So yeah. This is a list of our majors and minors, concentrations, and certificates and whatnot. So feel free to have a look at that. There's a lot of really great stuff in there. A couple of unique ones would be, Community development as part of the economics department is about how to do poverty alleviation in a biblical way. If you've heard of the book When Helping Hurts, that comes from there. The engineering 3-2 program, we partner with Georgia Tech. You get automatic acceptance to the Georgia Tech if you go through that program. And then, our pre-med acceptance rate for our students going to pre-med is 85 to 90%. So that's more than double the national average for med school acceptance rates as well. So there's a lot of different options there for sure. We have been, the Master's of Arts in Teaching we have through mainly the Education Department also has been ranked the best Master's of Arts in Teaching in the state of Georgia. So that's really great. Athletics, we're NCAA Division III. If you're looking for D3 athletics, look no further because we are the most successful school in our conference in terms of winning percentage. We win the sportsmanship award every year. We have the most academic students in the conference. Our student athletes have better average GPAs than the non-student athletes. So Covenant's just a great place to come if you want to thrive both in academics and athletics. So we have soccer, baseball, volleyball, softball, tennis, cross country. So a lot of different options there. Community is going to be, the favorite thing of the vast majority of Covenant students. I compare my experience to the experience that a ton of my friends had at other schools, universities, they don't seem to hold a candle to the types of experiences and stories I would tell when I came home. I remember always asking my friends, "Oh, how's college? You making friends, that sort of thing." And I was always like, "Yeah, it's going pretty well. Things are okay." But then you talk to a Covenant student, it's like, "I love it. I am like having the best time. The community is incredible." It always goes back to the community. So talk about that for hours, but just know that's usually the favorite thing for the vast majority of Covenant students. The integration of faith and learning is big in what we do. So it's another kind of a rare part of what we do is having a high standard for both of those in terms of how we incorporate faith into the learning. And our motto is in all things Christ preeminent. So our goal is always to see kind of Christ in every subject, whether it's business, biology, or Bible. So to recap, 3 pillars of Covenant experience will be academic excellence, spiritual formation, and professional development. So professional development is one that we've been working on a lot more in recent years, and that's been really successful. So around 85% of our students hold an internship while they're at Covenant. Over 90% of our students work in their field of choice within 6 months of graduation. So yeah, that is Covenant College. Thank you for your time. And I'll try to get off the screen now.
Now we will turn it over to Auburn University.
Thanks so much. All right, so let's get right into it. Hello, everyone. My name is Katie Morgan. I am your admissions advisor and glad to be here as I set my timer so I make sure I don't talk too much because that's what I tend to do. But as I'm doing that, let me situate Auburn geographically. You can see that we are in East Central Alabama. We're about 2 hours south of Atlanta, 2 hours south of Birmingham in the opposite direction, and about 3.5 hours north of the coastline of Florida and the Alabama coastline as well. So we're in a good little triangle for a lot of people, geographically speaking. You can see that we have about 70,000 residents in this city of Auburn that are not Auburn students. And this blurb at the bottom is basically saying that once people get here, they don't want to leave. They want to be students here. They want to raise their families here. They want to retire here. So Auburn's just definitely a special place, kind of got that classic college town feel. For those of you that haven't been to campus yet, understandably, because of the times that we're living in, I hope that this picture will at least paint a picture for you. So we are, if you want to pretend, we are on the top of the tallest building on campus. It's called the Haley Center. Really big classroom building. And we are on the Eagle's Nest, which gives you an eagle eye view of campus. Things behind us that you can't see, lots of the football, basketball, baseball fields and arenas and whatnot, as well as a housing option of a few academic buildings, but this still gives you a really good idea. I know all these brick buildings look the same. I'm not going to test you, but I hope that you can see that campus is very green, very walking friendly. This road here, or concourse rather, I think if you can see my cursor, just know that it was actually a road when I was growing up. So we've definitely done a good job of making campus even more walking friendly. So we've got about 30,000 students total. We're a big school. We're in the SEC. We've got over 150 majors, close to 600 student organizations.
but I think campus feels small in a lot of ways. And I think that is often lending itself to a really nice balance for a lot of students that may think that they're looking for a small school and get on campus and realize that a big school like Auburn could be a good fit in a lot of ways. So I want to dig in, before I touch on the admissions process, I want to dig into 3 different themes that kind of get at the ethos and the culture of Auburn. This first one is land grant. So essentially, if you're not familiar, we are a 4-year public land grant institution. A little history lesson. For about 200 years, from the time that the colonies were founded in 1600 to about 1850, college education was just for the most elite, which is typically rich, white, young men. And so this Land Grant Act essentially gave back a piece of land to each state to build a college on that would then serve the state that it was in. And Alabama's first land grant was Auburn. And it didn't perfect the system, but it opened the door a little bit wider. And so those programs were often, in the beginning, agriculture, mechanical programs. So that's hence the reason I show you this picture of our agriculture building. The only difference is that there are cars where there are now cows, or there were cows. This before and after picture of our downtown area is pretty cool too. And a couple of programs I want to hit on from the land grant mission of the modern day are our cybersecurity research center, as well as our 20K home initiative for our architecture students. So that 20K home initiative is geared towards helping students learn how to design buildings and homes for less than $20,000. And then they actually go into West Alabama, 5 different counties in West Alabama, and build those structures. So this is a great way to give back, really learn practical experience while also being philanthropic, which is the mission of a land grant institution. Cybersecurity Research Center, if any of you are interested in computer science and cybersecurity, know that we have partnerships with NSA, FBI, all the armed forces, and so much more. So this is a great way to learn how to protect yourself and everyone else as individuals and as a nation, since we share so much of ourselves online now. Second theme, expect the unexpected. So for example, oftentimes the entry point, understandably, for students is things like engineering and business. They're top ranked in the state of Alabama at Auburn, so that makes sense. But our fashion merchandising program is one of the best in the country. We also have a culinary science program, which is unique to a school like Auburn, and a new culinary science center that is being built that will be all things culinary science, as well as a boutique hotel. We also are a sweet little hub for performing arts. We have a new performing arts center as an example. We also have relatively small class sizes. So while we have 30,000 students on campus, most of your classes will be 40 or fewer. Student to faculty ratio is 20:1. And this bottom picture here is showing you an example of one of our new buildings. It's called the Mel Classroom building. So every room is super interactive, TVs across all the walls. So it's a great way to have a technology-driven, student-centered experience inside the classroom. And then the biggest picture on this slide is of our Eagles program, which is a fully transitional program for students with learning disabilities. They actually get an Auburn degree, and it's a great way for our future special educators in the K-12 classrooms to get that experience too. And then I'll end just very briefly. We have a ton of rich traditions that our students and alumni and all things Auburn family really love. And it's how we kind of are bound together. A lot of them, again, are very family driven in the sense of wanting everyone to succeed, wanting everyone to find their place and get involved and just celebrate together. So I only have a little bit of time left. Let me briefly hit on the application process, which for you seniors, test flexible. So if you have a test score that falls within this middle 50% range, I think it's a great option. If not, you have 3 other solid options to supplement your file and complete your file in addition to your application, as well as your transcript. And then another flexible experience is how you can actually complete your file and when to apply. My best advice, while we have 2 deadlines that have passed, my best advice is to complete your file by December 1st if you want to be able to apply for scholarships. And if you have any questions, drop them in the chat or email me or give me a call. Thanks so much, everybody.
Thanks, Katie. Up next, we have University of North Alabama. Hey,
Hi there. I just noticed, sorry. My name is Taya Vasakwa, and I am an admissions counselor here at the University of North Alabama. I know it says Courtney Shields. She is the recruiter for Eastern Tennessee, but I'm filling in for her tonight. So just to tell you just a little bit about UNA, we are a smaller Division I university. located in the northwest corner of Alabama. Just to give you guys kind of a reference, we're about 3.5 hours away from Chattanooga. So we were founded in 1830. We are the oldest four-year institution in the state of Alabama. We are a good medium-sized university with a little over 8,000 students. We have about a 19-to-1 professor to student ratio, excuse me. This allows for you guys to make those personal connections within your class, making study groups and forming relationships with your professor. So it's a very comfortable environment where you feel like you can ask questions and ask for help when you need it. We do have countless ways to get involved on campus, and if time allows, I will go over those a little bit more in depth in just a minute. First, I'd like to talk about how to apply to UNA. Right now, our application fee is being waived, so this is a great time to apply. It saves you $35. You just go to una.edu/apply, and there is a quick, maybe 10-minute online application. We need your official high school transcripts as well as your ACT or SAT scores. Us, along with many other universities, are test optional. So if you have not been able to take ACT or SAT, no worries. We do have scholarships available for you guys. So right here, looking at this grid, if you have a 20 on your ACT and 3.0 GPA, you are starting off with automatic scholarships. If you have an 18 or 19 and a 3.0 or higher, you are also within this first bracket of scholarships. And this will qualify you for in-state tuition. Once you apply to UNA and are admitted, this scholarship is automatically awarded to you for the 4 years you will attend UNA. Additional scholarships that we offer our leadership scholarship. This is based off of a 1 to 2 page activities resume. Any involvement you've had from freshman year to senior year can go on this resume as long as it fits on 2 pages or less. This is a competitive scholarship. It is $1,000 to $3,000 and it will stack on top of any initial academic money that you get. We also have endowed scholarships at UNA. These scholarships, there are over 300 different endowed scholarships available. You submit one online application. Those applications will open up in December, and as long as you have been admitted by then, you can start applying in December. We at UNA will go through all the different scholarships that are available and match you with any potential scholarships. So you just have to submit one general application. You have an honors college available at UNA as well. There is not a minimum ACT or GPA to be admitted. We're looking for a well-rounded student, those who have the involvement, those who have the grades. You also have to submit a resume for this honors college scholarship. You can use the exact same resume you use for the leadership scholarship. It's kind of a twofer. We also have the Presidential Mentors Academy at UNA. This is a scholarship available for our underrepresented students on campus. It's our only 5-year scholarship that we have available. We also have valedictorian and salutatorian scholarships as well as performance scholarships. If you go to una.edu/financial aid-scholarships, you can see all of these that I've mentioned and in more detail. We have over 170 different majors for you guys to choose from. I told you we're founded in 1830 and we were founded as a teacher's college. So education is at the root and heart of what we do at UNA. We also have our Anderson College of Nursing and Health Professions. We are extremely excited. We're opening up an entirely new building that's going to have a hospital simulation. You're going to have great hands-on experience before you go into clinicals and internships. We do have a 97% pass rate on the NCLEX. We have a 100% job placement rate after 3 months of graduation, or at 3 months after graduation, and then a 90% job placement rate prior to your graduation for their honor or nursing. We also have our College of Arts and Sciences. This is our largest college on campus, and we have a few unique degrees at UNA, including culinary arts, we have engineering technology, we have industrial hygiene, and we also have entertainment industry as well. The last college is our College of Business. Our College of Business does have the AACSB accreditation. Only 5% of the 16,000 business schools have this accreditation. So we're incredibly proud of the academics that we have in all of our colleges. We do, again, have countless ways to get involved, but would love for you to come visit UNA. That is a great way to see if you're fit. We do offer walking tours Monday through Friday, 8 to 2 p.m. We do have a drive-through college fair coming up. We do offer online virtual chats with your counselor, as well as a preview day coming up here really soon. So just reach out if you have any questions. This is my contact information, and then that is the website for our class of 2021. Thank you guys and have a great day.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And up next, we have Florida Southern College.
All right, thanks so much. Let me get my PowerPoint up and running. All right, so my name is Brian Emery. I am an admissions counselor with Florida Southern College. Just kind of a brief overview, we are located in Lakeland, Florida, which is right in between Tampa and Orlando. So we're actually very central within the state of Florida. We've been around since 1883. It makes us one of the oldest private colleges in the state of Florida. And our overall student population is around 3,500. That encompasses our undergraduate, graduate, and adult programs. That's really kind of everybody. The normal kind of, or not normal, but the traditional undergraduate students make up about 2,500 of that. And 60% of our students are from Florida, 40% are from the other 49 states, as well as about 50 different foreign countries. Academically, at our core, we are a liberal arts college. However, we are very comprehensive in our offerings. Over 70 academic programs to choose from across just about every field of study and subject area, 16 pre-professional tracks as well, pre-medicine, pre-law, pre-physical therapy, pre-dentistry, those kind of things. Overall, our programs are broken up into 5 schools. We do have some master's and doctorate programs on campus in areas such as education, nursing, accounting, business, physical therapy, and then a couple others, which we do offer some of those in 4+1 accelerated tracks where you can get both your bachelor's and master's from Florida Southern in an accelerated 5 years. So definitely could be some good options for students depending on what you're looking to study. Overall, we're very much a hands-on, engaged, kind of active learning kind of college. We really want to make sure our students are doing a lot of things. So you're not just going to, for 4 years, sit and take notes in a lecture hall. That's part of how you learn, and you will do that here a little bit, but it's about absorbing the information, memorizing all the knowledge, and then knowing what to do with it, and knowing the practical skills associated with that. That's going to set you up for success once you get into a graduate program or a job. So lots of ways that happens: research projects, field work, lab work, conferences, internships and study abroad and those kind of things. So again, there's lots of ways it happens, but we just want to make sure, again, our students are doing a lot when they're here. Small classes, being a small college certainly helps with that and makes it conducive for that kind of environment. Most important thing to remember from this is our 3 guarantees. So we offer these 3 guarantees to our students to make sure that they really get a great education and a great experience while they're here. So first off, we guarantee study abroad. Every student, once they complete 4 semesters or 2 years, qualifies for one of these trips. That is little or no additional cost, meaning some of these trips, quite literally, you can sign up for it and you're not shelling out hundreds or thousands of dollars to go on it. So we want every student to experience study abroad, and we don't want finances to be an obstacle to that. Second guarantee is an internship. This is very important for professional experience. Again, looks really good on resumes and grad school applications and all of that. Excuse me. And then thirdly, we guarantee graduation in 4 years. The national average to get your bachelor's degree right now is about 5 to 6 years. So we want to make sure students are getting all the education they need, being very well prepared, but doing that in an efficient time and then getting you on to that next step after you graduate. So again, 3 guarantees, most important thing. A little bit about kind of residence life. We have 16 different residence halls to choose from, as well as apartment complexes. So kind of a wide variety. Your first year, we have some first-year residence halls, but then once you kind of go after that, you'll have some choices between residence halls on the campus or apartment complexes off campus. So a lot of choice between those, but it is a residential college. We're not really a commuter school. The vast majority of students are living in campus housing, which creates a very active and vibrant student body, a campus where there's always things going on. There's always ways to get involved. And yeah, just again, creates a very vibrant student campus. Athletically, we are Division II. We are among the top 3 most successful Division II programs in the country. So very high level Division II athletics, 30 national championships across our 20 varsity sports programs. We've also been expanding the club sports lately as well, the last 5 years or so. But if you are interested in athletics, that is really recruitment based with the coaches. So definitely encourage you to reach out to them to see if there is mutual interest. Student life, tons of clubs and organizations, Greek life, campus ministries, honor societies, academic stuff. There's just, again, like I mentioned, there's tons of ways to get involved. We think when you're a student here, we want you to obviously pursue your academics, but also make sure that you're enjoying your time here and really feeling like you're a part of the community. So there's no shortage of ways to get involved, get connected, make friends, network, and just, again, kind of enjoy your time with us. All right, application process. It is free to apply first and foremost. There's no application fee. We have our application on our website. We also accept the Common App as well as the Coalition app. Totally up to you. And we are also test optional as well. So if you have test scores and want to submit them, you're welcome to. But if not, that's totally okay as well. You can get merit scholarships both ways, which I'll go into that in the next slide. It is rolling admissions as well. So you can apply anytime between now and March 1st. Send us all the required documents and get your decision back within about 2 to 4 weeks. The numbers on the bottom give you a general idea of the average GPAs and test scores. Again, financial aid merit scholarships, those are automatically based on your GPA and or test scores. Talent-based scholarships, federal financial aid from the FAFSA, lots of financial aid available from Florida Southern, federal government, and then third-party sources as well, of course. And then lastly, definitely feel free to reach out if you have any questions, email, phone, text, or even schedule a Zoom call. Happy to do that as well. And we are offering tours of the campus as well if you do want to come visit. Thank you. That's all.
Great, thanks. And last but not least, we have the University of Alabama at Birmingham.
Kristen Russell, and I am the Regional Admissions Counselor based in Nashville, Tennessee, and I serve as your point of contact for UAB. UAB is an urban campus located in the heart of downtown Birmingham, and Birmingham is a city that is going through a lot of growth, revitalization, and it's a really exciting time to be in the city. Our campus spreads out over 100 city blocks, but the undergraduate portion is only 19 city blocks. We are a mid-sized institution with just over 22,500 students total and a little under 14,000 undergraduates.
Hey, Kristen, I don't know if it's just me, but your audio is like very off.
Is it delayed?
It has like a strange, like echoey reverb kind of effect to it.
Yeah. But it was fine when we were in our just a panelist meet.
Okay. Is it still doing it?
Yeah. Try turning your video off. Like keep screen sharing, but try turning your personal video off.
Is it better now?
No, like your face video, not your mute. Like this. Now start talking.
Hello. Is it still doing it pretty badly?
Yeah. We can hear you. It just feels it's like very groggly. That's a word I just made up.
Is it any better now? Okay.
Like we can still understand what you're saying. It's just kind of like.
Okay. I'm not sure how to fix it. Because I've tried turning down my volume and everything. I guess I can just keep going and.
Yeah, I'd say just keep going. I can give you some extra time at the end because of this situation.
Okay.
So yeah, just keep going. We can still hear you. It's just not great.
Okay. So this slide is about our experiential learning opportunities for our students. We are a top tier research institution, and more than half of our undergraduate students participate in research every year.
It's all good now.
Okay. We have 5 hospitals on our campus, including a children's hospital, level 1 trauma hospital, and a VA hospital. And our UAB hospital is the 3rd largest public hospital in the country. UAB is known for health sciences, but we do have other incredible programs available for students as well. I'm going to talk just a little bit about some of our programs, but if you have additional questions about any of them, feel free to reach out to me. But in our College of Arts and Sciences, we offer several joint school of medicine programs, including our newest major, cancer biology. Our joint school of medicine programs are taught in partnership with undergraduate faculty and medical school faculty. So at the undergraduate level, that's an incredible opportunity for our students. Also, musical theater and digital forensics are located here. Our Collab School of Business offers several programs, including a unique one of industrial distribution with a concentration in medical equipment and supplies. Our School of Education includes our kinesiology program, and if you're looking to teach, your Ed TPA will transfer to Tennessee. We offer 6 engineering programs, including biomedical, which is our most popular, civil, electrical, materials, mechanical, and our newest one, engineering design. All of these have a 5th-year master's option as well. Our School of Health Professions offers healthcare management and biomedical sciences. Our School of Public Health focuses on awareness and prevention, and it's a popular program for our pre-med students. Our School of Nursing is ranked top 15 in the country, and we just opened a new clinical simulation space in 2018. We do have an honors college at UAB. We have a couple different paths for you, depending upon what you want out of your honors experience. So our personalized path is one where you have a lot of say in the classes and the curriculum that you will take. And then we have 3 specialized programs. These include global and community leadership, science and technology, and university honors. Each of these have more of a set curriculum, and you do have to apply and interview for those 3. Here's some photos of student involvement on campus. These are pre-COVID, but we study abroad to all continents. We have 18 Division I athletics teams. We have Greek life, student government, service organizations, and more. And if you're interested in applying to UAB for fall 2021, the application is already available. If you're a junior or younger, the application always opens up August 1st of your senior year. You can apply through the Common App or through our website. We'll need a $40 application fee and an official high school transcript. UAB is now test optional for admissions and scholarships purposes. So you have an option to apply a couple of different ways. So the first option is you can apply with test scores. The second option, if you don't have an ACT or SAT score yet, you can apply with a pre-ACT or the PSAT score. And your final option is to apply test optional. So your file will be reviewed depending upon which option you choose. The scholarships shown in the chart here, these are merit-based scholarships, and a student that chooses to submit test scores will use this. For our test optional applicants, our merit-based scholarships are going to be awarded based on your high school GPA and then the strength of your curriculum in high school as it relates to the university's requirements for admissions. So if you have any questions on that, please reach out. I'm meeting with students one-on-one in regards to the test optional choices. We also offer hundreds of additional scholarships. A student will want to submit the general scholarship application through Be Smart by February 1 of senior year to be considered for these. Some of these can stack with an academic scholarship and some of them will not. And UAB is now on Raise Me as well. Our direct link is listed on the screen, and the money that is earned through Raise Me will be stackable with an academic scholarship. We are offering on-campus visits and virtual visits currently. Our on-campus visits are limited, so if you want to come to campus, I do encourage you to register for that early. But all of our academic representative appointments and honors college, all of those are still virtual. This is my contact information on the screen. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me directly. My Calendly link is at the bottom of the screen, and that is where you can sign up to schedule an individual meeting with myself or to meet with a current student. So that's all for this evening. Thank you for taking the time to learn about UAB, and go Blazers.
Great. Thank you so much, panelists, and thank you so much, students. When you close this window, there's going to be a quick 4-question survey, and we would appreciate any feedback you might have. A recording of this will be available sooner rather than later, so in the next couple days, and we hope you have a good rest of your night.